Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be previewing this coming Saturday's meeting here from Fanny Bay, which will be the 15th of January. With a fortnight since our last meeting, the fields for this weekend's fixture are more than acceptable, with some 41 acceptors down to do battle and 4 each-way betting affairs. There is quite a bit of rain forecast for the coming days, so we'll be keeping a wary eye on the forecast as we approach the weekend. The first is timed to go at 2:35 p.m, with the last of the 5 set to go at 5:18 p.m. In the first, the Sportsman's Luncheon on the 18th of February maiden. My numbers are 5, 4 and 1. Going here with number 5, Kick It Baby from the Phil Cole stable, and Wayne Davis goes aboard. Casey Hunter's ridden this mare the last 3 starts, and she's really racing well. 2 seconds her last 2, behind Cometh the Hour and Expert Witness, and she was only just nutted by Expert Witness last time, beaten a nose. She gets a real good chance here over the 1300 metres. Hasn't had any form at the trip, had 2 starts, but the way she hit the line the other day, I've got her on top. To beat number 4, Malibu Edition, trained by Tom Logan. And Jared Todd goes on. Interesting riding engagement here. Sonia Wiseman, of course, has been riding the horse. It's only 3 starts in Darwin. She's Tommy's partner, but Tommy's trying a different approach here, and he's put Jared on. Malibu Edition steps up from the 1100 that it competed over last time out behind Expert Witness to the 1300. That, to me, is a key. I think the trip will suit Malibu Edition. I've got it in to run second. And in for third, number 1, And a Man, also trained by Phil Cole. 18 starts, still a maiden. He's had a second and a third, and a couple of fourths his last couple of runs. The most recent behind Expert Witness here on the 1st of January. So the form around that Expert Witness race is what we're relying on here. Numbers in the first, 5, 4 and 1. The second, the Ladbrokes Money Back Odds Handicap. This the 0 to 64 over the 1300 metres as well. My numbers here are 3, 6 and 2. Going here with number 3, Fort Knox, trained by Gary Clark and Jared Todd in the saddle. Last start 5th here was on the 1st of January. That was over 1100. He's far better at a journey of 1300, even up to 1600 metres. He's certainly well proven, but he has won at the trip before. I didn't mind his run here the other day behind Hatton Man. He bobbed up along the fence halfway down the straight, and while beaten 6 lengths, Hatton Man won by over 3. So I thought the run was full of merit and was a sign of a coming winner here. And I've got him on top here, Fort Knox, to put his foot right on the till. Ahead of number 6, Red's Mate. Chris Pollard trains and Sonia Wiseman in the saddle. Really good win here last start. That was New Year's Day, of course. That was over 1600 metres in this grade. Drops back in trip, but the way he hit the line last time out, Red's Mate, really points to another bold showing here. And in for third, number 2, New Roman, racing consistently well for Kerry Petrick. Casey Hunter aboard the 5-year-old gelding, and that last start second to Hatton Man was good, and that came off the back of a win the previous start. So in the second, 3, 6 and 2. The third's the Ladbrokes Summer Sprint Series Handicap, really heating up the Summer Sprint Series. Of course, this is the last heat before our $40,000. Oh no, I'm getting myself mixed up there. That's the Lightning Series, which is the $40,000 final on Australia Day. This the Summer Sprint Series. This is the second heat of the Summer Sprint Series. We've got the 2 series going at the same time, and I'm getting myself confused. This, of course, the 0 to 70. It's the open affair. It's over the 1200 metres, and my numbers here are 5, 1 and 2. Mr. Cashman on top for me, for Gary Clark and Jared Todd. The boys could be in for a big day. That's not unusual. We've seen that many times here before. Had the 3 starts in Darwin for 2/3 and a second. That second last time out was behind the stablemate Bell's Banner. And that was on New Year's Day. Beaten 2.5 lengths. Bell's Banner ran time on the day when just about every other race didn't. We had a bit of a slower track on that occasion, but Mr. Cashman's run I thought was good behind Bell's Banner and gets it an ideal opportunity to break through here. It's only a 2-race winner, Mr. Cashman, and up against some horses who are probably better performed, but I just think in the right race at the right time. 5 on top. To beat number 1, Our Luca, the top weight, Casey Hunter for Kerry Petrick, resumed from a spell here on New Year's Day, and I thought hit the line well behind Bell's Banner. Beaten 4.6 on that occasion, but really caught the eye through the line, and I think the 1200 metres, up 100 metres on that last start effort will suit Our Luca. And in for third, the best performed horse in the race, number 2, Vernavalu. Phil Cole and Wayne Davis, the combination. Drawn the inside gate, won last time out from the outside gate in the same grade, and he's certain to be hard to beat. If he leads on the fence, he'll take a lot of catching. Numbers in the third, 5, 1 and 2. The Sky Racing Trobus Handicaps race 4 on the card. It's the 0 to 58 and it's over the 1200 metres. Numbers here 4, 1 and 2. I've been a follower of Real Reason in recent times, and I was last time out. I thought we had the chocolates at the 100 when loomed up and hit the lead. Just run down by Don't Say It by a half length on that occasion, but I'm going to give him another chance. Real Reason, trained by Tayan Holter. Her team's going well, and Sonia Wiseman in the saddle as she was here on the 1st of January. Just looks ready to put his foot on the till, this horse, and gets a good chance here in the 0 to 58, number 4. Ahead of number 1, Mr. Boom Jangles, trained by Gary LaFaux. Wayne Davis aboard. Hasn't raced for 4 weeks and dropping back in trip from his last start, 1300, but has won at the Journey before, Mr. Boom Jangles. Consistent galloper, never goes a bad race. And in for third, number 2, the stablemate Osiris. Paul Shires for Gary LaFaux. Big run here the other day behind Familiar, beaten 2 1/4, but was really impressive through the line. That was 1,000 metres. The 1200 certainly looks tailor-made for Osiris here. So numbers in the 4th, 4, 1 and 2. And now we come to the Silks Lightning Series handicap. I'm back on the right thread here. This is the last heat of the Lightning Series. The $40,000 final will be run here on Australia Day. So this is the last chance for horses to qualify. And my numbers in the 1,000 metre benchmark 54 are 1, 2 and 7. Just got to forget that run last time from number 1 Razoo. Don't know what went wrong. Jared Todd for Gary Clark. Although I note in a recent stewards update to the stewards report on the day that Gary Clark has reported the horse might have had a bit of a virus. He's been treated since then, and Gary happy enough to line the horse up again. Just too bad to be true, beaten some 24 lengths, and that of course followed a really good win here at his previous start on the 11th of December. So put that run out of your mind and put Razoo on top here, number 1. To beat number 2, Brazen Pine. Phil Cole trains. Tess Townsend, visiting from Queensland, claims the 3 kilograms. Didn't mind this horse's run last time. Just tired over the concluding stages. Now that was 1100, back in trip to the 1000. I think we'll see Brazen Pine to advantage. And in for third, number 7, Toorak Road. Barry Huppets for Chris Pollard. Consistent galloper he is, Toorak Road. He doesn't win out of turn, but 6 wins and 18 placings, testament to his durability, and we've got him in to run third. So in the last, 1, 2 and 7. Best bet comes up in the first. We'll get the money early. Hopefully, race 1, number 5, Kick It Baby. She deserves to win, and I hope this is her winning opportunity. Race 1, number 5. Well, the best roughie in race 2, number 1, Kent Street, trained by Pete Stennett. I didn't mind this horse's only run on the track here, Kent Street. Wasn't beaten far. I think will be good each way value in race 2, number 1, Kent Street. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk. We will be back in advance of our next meeting here, which of course will be Australia Day, to be run on Wednesday, the 26th of January. As I've mentioned, the feature on the day will be the $40,000 Lightning Wet Season Series final. That's not easy to say. Glad I'm doing it and not Craig Sant. So it promises to be an excellent card of racing on Australia Day. So until then, good luck and good punting.